Good morning, welcome to a new update in which we'll be discussing Bitcoin as Bitcoin tested 49k last day, or yesterday actually. And now the question is, are we bullish or aren't we bullish, given the fact that there's lots of rumors regarding Evergrande that could be causing a downwards move on the markets. However, the correlation has switched a little. So we're diving into that, we're diving into Bitcoin and ETH at this stage. And tonight, or later today, we're going to dive into altcoins, as those have been breaking out left and right. So before that, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel beneath, like the YouTube update. Also, do not forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where you can find daily content. And as I stated, when I hit 50k followers on Insta, I'll be doing a giveaway, so don't forget to follow me there. And today is the final day to use the discount for our memberships. If you want to become a member, this is your chance, as we've got a 25% recurring discount. The regular price is 149 euros for gold membership, 79 for silver. But when you place it in your basket, you see the price of 149. If you are going to have a coupon, you type in A2Moon, apply coupon, you get the price of 111.75 euros recurring. So for every month you will be deducted or having a lower price than the regular price. Today is the final day. It's applicable for every membership, every length that you want to do. If you want to do 1 year, of course you will get the discount as well. Looking at the price action of Bitcoin at this stage, I've shared this chart earlier on Twitter, where I was claiming that we might be getting a liquidity tap above the recent high, which is granting you liquidity to dive downwards or move downwards on the markets. And that's literally what's been happening here. So what we see, we broke above this recent high. Because of that fact and because of the actual breakout, we have been accelerating towards the next area of resistance. And I've also stated that this is the next area of resistance where we could be chopping around. What we also see is that we broke through this recent lower high, and through that we are shifting the actual trend towards an upwards one. So we've broken out of this range structure, we've created a new higher high, and we are most likely going to create a new higher low. And we have placed ourselves inside this range construction that we were acting in earlier on before another crash took place. However, last night, and that's often what you see during weekend movements, is that you get a tap above the recent high for liquidity. So all the stops that you have for shorts are created or placed above this recent highs. That's the most obvious one. That is also the reason why we've got this chain reaction here, as we took this high and then quite fast after that we take another high through which you accelerate upwards. Liquidity was taken, and also the CME futures, they closed lower on Friday than that the price was acting there when it opened on Sunday, so the gap was quite fast closed. And the price dropped back towards the range construction that we are acting in, so the price reversed after taking the liquidity. Right now, what you want to see is that the actual level that it used to be acting in as support, which is this zone, becomes support once again. So people are looking for a retest around the 45k zone, around this level here, or even around the level that we've got around 44k. However, if you go back in history, if you clearly want to see a breakout happening, you're getting a chop on a higher level before it starts to continue grinding even more. So in order to actually have a continuation here, I just generally don't want to see a retest around this region of 44k and also not of 45k to be happening here. I'd like to see the range construction that we have here as support in order to grant ourselves continuation to the upside. So we also see that we've got those lows here. So taking the liquidity beneath the recent low would induce a continuation to the upside. But as a conclusion, often you don't want to see a retest that far down, because that is usually a sign of weakness. And it's granting people a beautiful entry in the markets, which you often don't really get. And when you're looking at the price action based on historical price action, so back in the day, it is actually copy and pasting what has happened in September and October 2020. Price crashed in September 2020 as well. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Price crashed there. Price has been chopping around for a little bit. testing all the levels before we started to break out upwards, higher lows, breakout, and here you can see no retest, continuation, and there the trend started to rally upwards. So right now we are just copy pasting 2020, in which September has been a corrective month. October has started as a green month, which it has been doing in the past year too. And after that we've had a massive bull cycle until the end, which was in May 2021. So I'm assuming we are just going to copy paste that once again. September, corrective month, corrective period, and that's now being broken through that breakout upwards, in which we retest some levels, and I think it's just going to be a matter of time before we're going to break up and take this high around 52k. So in this small little update regarding Bitcoin, I do not see a retest happening at 45k. Should you be getting into the markets? Well, I think, and that conclusion we have made earlier already, until Bitcoin gets towards the all-time high, most likely altcoins will be doing even better. So altcoins will be breaking out left and right. And what we see with ETH, for instance, is that the breakout of Ethereum against Bitcoin has been happening, or at least is bouncing back swiftly from support. So this entire region is support that we have here. We've also stated that it's now facing resistance where it's not breaking through yet, but it's holding up for support, through which we are creating higher lows all the time. So the crucial matter for Ethereum against Bitcoin would be a breakout above 0.071. If that happens, we are most likely going to take out this high or even this one and continue making new highs on the rally for this year for Ethereum against Bitcoin. But overall, the market's looking ready for a big breakout. And as long as Bitcoin stays beneath its all-time high, it's very likely that we're going to have breakouts left and right. AXS is making new all-time highs, for instance. Looking at Curve, beautiful retest, and that's similar for many coins in the markets. XTZ also has done it, and through that perspective, it seems very likely that we're going to make a break into the upside, and that we're finally breaking this accumulation range. So as an answer to the question, should you be buying into Bitcoin at this stage, I think you should be using the money to buy altcoins at this point still for the coming period. Bitcoin is the safe play, but I think looking at structures like this, and especially the underperformance of oracles and DeFi, those are the categories that you should be looking at if you want to get a great ROI on your investment. I'll be back later today. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day.